Hey, brother, let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at a woman and thought, man, if I could just say the right words, she would be mine? Well, you're not wrong. Because truth is, words matter. But not just any words. You need words that go beyond the surface. Words that touch her soul. Words that awaken her curiosity, desire, and vulnerability, all at once. So today, I'm going to share with you exactly what to say, how to say it, and most importantly, why it works. We're going deep. This isn't pickup artist nonsense. This is real psychology, real emotional influence, and real masculine presence. This video isn't for boys trying to impress. It's for men who want to understand women and become irresistible. Ready? Let's begin. Part 1. The psychology behind female resistance. Before we get to the actual words, you need to understand why women resist in the first place. It's not because they don't like you, it's because they don't feel safe, intrigued, or emotionally drawn in. Women are emotional creatures. They feel before they think. So if your words don't create an emotional shift, they'll forget you ever spoke. So our first goal isn't to impress, it's to connect. And here's the secret. The moment a woman feels seen, understood, and led, she stops resisting. Now I'll break this down for you in levels. Part 2. The first sentence that breaks her shield. Here's a line almost no woman can ignore. You know, I don't think most men actually see the real you, but I do. Let that sink in. Why does this line work? Because it triggers curiosity, ego, and vulnerability. All at once, you're telling her she's misunderstood, and that you, unlike others, see through the mask. That's magnetic. Say it slowly, make eye contact. Don't over-explain. Let her fill in the blanks. Now pause the video and imagine saying this to the woman you like. How would she react? You're not being needy, you're being observant, and women crave to be observed on a deeper level. Part 3. Using emotional echoes to stir her desire. Once you've said the first line and got her attention, here's how you go deeper. There's something about the way you carry yourself. Like you've been through a lot, but you've learned how to stay soft. That's rare. Boom. You've just validated her emotional history without even asking. You've created an emotional echo, a recognition of her unseen journey. Most men only talk about her beauty. You're talking about her spirit. This creates trust, and trust is the doorway to desire. The moment she feels emotionally exposed but safe, you've won. Part 4. The power of silent confidence. Here's what you don't say. Don't over-explain. Don't chase. Don't tell her how much you want her. Instead, let your words land. Say it once, then be silent. Let her chase the meaning. That's silence. That's power. She'll fill in the gaps. She'll imagine things you didn't even say. That's how emotional influence works. Part 5. The final line that leaves her thinking about you. Now, when the moment is right, drop this. I don't want anything from you. I just wanted you to know I see you, and I respect what I see. This line removes pressure. You're not trying to get anything. You're offering presence. And presence, my brother, is what women crave more than anything. She'll replay your words in her head all night. She won't forget you. Part 6. Real-life example, storytelling section. Let me tell you about Alex, a 42-year-old man who thought he lost his charm, divorced, tired, and convinced no woman would look at him again. He came to me, broken. I gave him these exact lines, told him to say them not to impress, but to connect. He went on a date with a woman he thought was out of his league. He listened, observed, spoke only when he felt something true. He said, I get the feeling you carry a lot of people's emotions, but don't always have space for your own. She froze. She told him no man had ever said that before. That night changed everything. They've been together since. Why? Because Alex learned that a man who understands a woman's soul is more attractive than any six-pack. Part 7. Your turn. So, brother, what if you stopped chasing? What if you started observing? What if you said the words that actually matter? You have the power. The next time you're with a woman you admire, don't flatter her with cliches. See her, speak what you see. Let her feel that masculine presence, that grounded, quiet confidence. And when you do, no woman will resist. Call to action, end section. If this video resonated with you, share it with another man who needs to hear this. Drop a comment. Which line hit you the hardest? And don't forget to subscribe, brother. We're building a tribe of men who understand truth, power, and presence. See you in the next one.